Hey, first off, a lot going on in Clearwater right now. Tune in to George, AA Ron, Natalie, Spin, and everybody else that's out there. That's first off. The only reason I'm doing this review right now is because the movie's new. I've never done a movie review before, but anyway, the movie just came out. I just saw it. I've never been this excited to see a movie before. Actually, I thought about it, I think probably in my entire life. There's never been a movie coming out that I watched the trailers for dozens of times. This is a first for me. So I really wanted to get it out there, what I thought of the movie. First off, it was excellent. It was everything that it needed to be. Not disappointed in the least at all. Tons of action. I think even a lesson there. It is kind of a warning. People say, we're headed for civil war, any day now. No, I don't see that. I don't see that happening in the next 5-10 years. I don't see that. But keep it up. Keep it up. I'm telling you, man, 25, 30 years, 20 years, it's not that far-fetched. And this movie shows pretty much what that would look like. It's not political at all. Anyone who's hoping for a political movie, you're going to be disappointed. And you should be, really. Sit in a movie for 2 hours without thinking about this stuff. Don't you ever get enough of it? You know what I mean? You go home, you can watch MSNBC, Fox, whatever. You can do that all day. This isn't about that. It's not political. Very little of it was political. There was reference to an Antifa massacre. It doesn't say whether they were the perpetrators of it or the victims of it. It doesn't say that. There was a Western forces, their base was in Charlottesville, Virginia. Did they mention anything that happened there? No. I'm sure they chose that location on purpose, but they didn't say anything about it. There were people saying that the president was based on Trump. That's really, really a stretch. I don't see that at all. It wasn't about that. They really don't even tell you why the two sides are fighting. They tell you that the president's on his third term. The FBI was dismantled. So, hey, these are things that could lead to war, really. You dismantle the FBI. Not that was the main cause of the war, but, it was something anyway. It'll definitely get some people pissed off. Jesse Plemons was great. He was only in it for about 5 minutes. Very chilling scene. I don't know if he was I don't know which side he was on, really, or if he was just on the side of a local militia and he was just a psycho. Because that's kind of what it seemed like. The movie was harsh. There was mass graves. There were people bleeding out, people were hung, people were sniping each other. There was a guy who was ran over. It's pretty harsh stuff. I think the press secretary was shot, and I think one of the cars that was shot up, I think, was supposed to be the president's family, if I'm not mistaken. The orders of the Western forces weren't to capture the president; it was to kill the president. Straight up, that's what they said. I'm not going to say what happens, but it's war. You see, there's an airstrike on New York. There's people I don't know what they're protesting about, but there's a protest there, and a jet drops a bomb on it. You see dozens of bodies laying on the ground. It's really like that. But I think it's important for everybody to see. And is this really what you want? Is this where you want us to head to? Because I've never seen so much hatred before between two sides of people. It just looks bad, and I hate it. And anything's better than the future that you see in this movie. Anything is better than that. Even the side that you are opposed to being in charge is better than what we saw in that movie. So it's a great movie. Go see it. Tons of action. There's a lesson in it. I think it's not political. It's not going to piss anybody off as far as politics. It's safe for conservatives or liberals. just as much. It's not a hate fest. It's none of that. The guy, I forget what his name is. The guy who plays Ron Swanson, he's only in it for about 5 minutes, but he does good. He does good. That's about it, really. This movie review sucks. I've never done a movie review before, but I just did one, and that's it, man. Focus on what's going on in Clearwater right now. Go watch that right now, ASAP. They're out there. All right. Have a good day. Enjoy the weekend.